So I decided to film my recent shopping trip to Zarky's Fine Foods in Hamilton. They have 3 locations, Hempstead Drive being the largest with the most selection, and the catering is in that store as well. They have quite a large catering business. So here's the entrance. Pay attention to the arrows because there's only one way in, one way out. You may run into a traffic problem if you don't follow the arrows. So yeah, it's kind of a unique parking situation. Just pay attention to the arrows. So to the south side is way in, and the north side is the way out. And when you're looking at the front of the store, to the left there is the exit with the glass with the black frame. And then to the right with the small Zarky sign is the main entrance. So it's a little confusing the first time, but where you see this van pull in, that's where the main entrance is, to the right hand side door. And when you first come in, you see this little vestibule with stackouts of chips and snacks. And same thing when you first come in on your right hand side, you'll see chips and snacks, and the dairy section's on the left with buggies. Now the layout of the store is a little bit different than the bigger grocery stores. So the dairy section is kind of the first section you see. I think the milk is from Reed's Dairy, which is in Belleville, Kingston area of Ontario. So yeah, the produce section is just around the corner here, and they usually have flyer deals on as the first thing you see. So they had asparagus on for a decent price, and I tried them out. Very good. And I would say for the most part they have a decent variety and good prices. Good flyer deals in their produce section. So yeah, for a smaller store they have quite a variety. And they do feature a lot of local produce as well, so thumbs up to that. And down at the one end they have a reduced rack, so if you're looking for bananas to do banana bread, things like that, they do have a rack at the end here. So this is their bakery counter, which includes things like pizzas that are packaged, meat pies, I believe there's pizza dough coming up here. So nice variety of baked goods, and they're known for their breads and their baked goods. So anything I've tried has always been top notch. There's some pizza dough and summer fresh dips, sauces, things like that. So that's the one end of their bakery counter, and if you spin around, there's always fresh pies, and oftentimes they have good deals on seasonal pies as well. So here I just kind of filmed and zoomed in on just one little section of their quite large bakery racks of all kinds of specialty buns. So in Hamilton, this is probably one of the biggest variety of breads and buns and sweetbreads, cornbreads, things like that. So if you're looking for a specialty bread, this is probably one of the better places to go in Hamilton area. So they have quite a large number of, like I said, specialty loaves and croutons, breadcrumbs, things like that. Here at the front of the store, you start to see the bunker sections with quite a varied array. So you'll have meat and cheese side by side, and so you kind of have to work your way through these bunkers and find what you're looking for, but there's some really good deals to be had. The one thing I've noticed I actually like about the store is some of the really good deals you can get, but that comes with a bit of a warning that the products are getting close to their expiry date. So they'll maybe buy a big volume of something, but it's maybe within a few weeks or a month of expiry. So just keep that in mind. You want to put some stuff in the freezer or consume it fairly quickly. So this freezer at the front of the store near the bakery section has a kind of a combination of in-house products, pie shells and meat pies, and also name brand stuff. So I'm just kind of giving you an overview of some of the store layout, and this is one of the bunkers with Deli Meat, and they usually, like I said, have really good in-store specials, so half price sometimes. But yeah, if you look at the expiry date, usually it's within, I don't know, a month or less, which is fine. Everything is still good. It's a good place too if you're looking for a kielbasa or a piece of salami for a decent price. So yeah, you kind of have to just make your way through the store and become familiar with the layout. It can be confusing at first because there's so much to see, but you can get some really good deals. So again, the layout of the store is fairly unique. It's not like normal stores. Things are kind of, I wouldn't say all over the place, but maybe not in the place that you expect. So I would definitely, if you can't find something, just ask, and 9 times out of 10 they will carry it. They don't carry a lot of like sundries and toiletries, things like that, like cleaning products, but they do carry sometimes stackouts of shampoos and soaps and things like that. So here you see an example of some of the stackouts. So things you wouldn't necessarily find in most stores, but some good deals on, for instance, oat milk here. So these little stackouts are pretty much everywhere, and you can find some really good deals. Now this section is kind of reduced to clear, so what they do is things that are before they expire, they put them in these bunkers. So like you'll find a full pizza for $3, or some pepperoni for pizzas for 99 cents when it would normally be $4 or $5. So even though the date has expired on them, they were frozen before expiry date, and they're for quick sales. So again, you get some really good deals. The way I look at it is if you bought something on special, say, this pepperoni was on special and you froze three packs of it and used it later on. Well, sure, it's past the expiry date by the time you use it, but it's still fine. So yeah, you can see quite a markdown on some of these products, but they are kept frozen. So that's one of the bunkers I always check out, see if there's anything that I need or can use. They do also carry fresh pork, chicken, beef. If you need chicken breasts, they have a few bunkers of that as well. So I didn't film that, but they do carry that just like any regular grocery store would. So again, here you see a lot of products just in the aisles that are on special. And they usually go pretty quick too, so keep that in mind. And near the front of the store, they typically have cereals, and they're almost like Costco, where they're the larger size. So, maybe 3 or 4 times the size of a regular box, but for a decent price. So, and at the rear of the store, they have their deli counter, so meats and cheeses, and I would say the prices are reasonable. They have some specials, obviously, every day. And down at the one end, they have a la carte section, so ready to go meals prepared and then kept hot. I did years ago try their chicken parmesan in the ready to eat section here, and I think it was a single portion. I think they have single portion and full meals. So you can see that I think there's a chicken parmesan that I zoom in on here, and it was very good, very tender. So yeah, they do a good job of the ready-to-eat meals, and a lot of this stuff is also available in the freezer compartments just off to the side here at this end of the store. There's also wraps and various products in the central bunkers here, so lots of cheeses. You'll even find like whole half wheels of cheese, camembert, brie, all the crackers, that kind of thing is in the center of the store. So frozen meals, also fresh meals as well, so in these trays. So yeah, lots of lasagna, lots of manicotti, kind of things like that. Cabbage rolls they're known for, so kind of a vast array, and they do catering as well. So a lot of this stuff is also things that it's from their catering side, and I've had their catering before at a former workplace, and it is very good, so I can kind of vouch for the quality. Okay, so they have frozen soups, so good hearty soups that they make in store. This is a imported pasta, so really kind of any shape, size, color that you're looking for you'll find here. I actually saw these little ring-shaped pasta here that decide to buy and make for the kids just as a treat, because you don't normally see this shape. So yeah, have a look at their pasta section too. You'll find something you probably haven't seen before. But let's say you had a recipe that called for a special shaped pasta or color of pasta that you couldn't find at a regular grocery store. You'd 9 times out of 10 you'll find it here, or just ask for help. But interesting to see all the different shapes and sizes. Fun to try them out once in a while. They do offer curbside pickup, so you can check out their website for that as well. So thanks for watching, everyone. I hope you enjoyed this short review of a shopping trip to Zarky's Fine Food in Hamilton at the Hempstead Drive location. Please subscribe for more videos, and bye for now.